Welcome back to Local Lunch on UCFM 87.8, and right now we're joined by a very special guest, Sam from Fangz. Thank you so much for joining us, Sam.
Thanks for having me, boys. How are you?
Very good, very good, mate.
Yeah.
We wanted to start off talking about something that's we've never heard of before, but when I heard it, it was really impressive to me. You did a 24-hour tour.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, well, we're just looking for different ways to do things that everybody does. And, every band will label themselves as a touring artist by playing, Brisbane, Sydney, Melbourne, or whatever.
East Coast.
But we just kind of thought, why don't we just do it in a day?
Yep.
It was logistically it was a bit of a nightmare. So what we did was we played a 1 a.m. slot at Cherry Bar.
Oh,
so
man.
We flew down on the Friday afternoon, played the 1 a.m. slot, went to the hotel, slept for 3 hours. The Ibis in Melbourne. Oh. If you've never stayed there, don't.
Yeah. Yep.
Although, if Ibis want to jump on and sponsor this tour coming up, I wouldn't be adverse to it.
And they wouldn't be so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Great
exactly.
company. Excellent hotels.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Then we flew to Sydney first thing in the morning, 8 a.m. Played midday in Sydney, and then we flew straight to Brisbane and then played 10:30 p.m. in Brisbane.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, wow. You were really holding out for no cancellations or delays on flights, or was there any stressy moments like that, or?
It was just our photographer who we got to document the whole thing. His flight got delayed, ours were all fine, but his one getting down to Melbourne was 2.5 hours delayed.
Oh, yeah.
That's
slowed the whole thing down.
Otherwise, Virgin Australia, fucking.
If they want to sponsor the tour too, always welcome.
I'd love that. Yeah, I'd love that.
So you guys are obviously doing some wild things, wild shenanigans. Something else I saw is that you guys currently have the world record for most boiled eggs eaten in one sitting.
Yeah, that was just another dumb idea we thought we'd do. The video might or might not be 100% legitimate. But you can try counting if you want. But
all right.
let's not let the truth get in the way of a good story.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That is wild. That has to be one of the most craziest but also disgusting videos I think I've seen.
Yeah. We played in Brisbane the day after, and Josh was farting the whole way up, on the plane.
Oh,
and
no.
I purposely booked his seat well away from us. But I don't think
Smart decision.
Yeah.
World record for stinkiest farts.
On the topic of
I reckon we definitely broke that record.
trapped in a plane too, no good.
On
the topic of food though, we found that you guys sell your own hot sauce.
Yeah, so 2019, 2020 in COVID, we decided to make a hot sauce, and then when it all kind of opened up, or maybe it was 2021, it all blends in, you know what I mean? But yeah, we decided to, we collaborated with a local hot sauce maker and did that. We will be doing that again in the very near future as well. So
cool.
Yeah, you got the hot tip on that.
Will it be an even hotter hot sauce?
Yeah, I reckon we might do one that's even hotter, and then one that's approachable.
Yeah, spicy.
I thought you were about to say one that's hot and then one that's unedible.
Yeah. Well, the first one was almost unedible, so yeah, we'll just make it full unedible.
So it was really spicy, was it?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you sound like you weren't a fan, Sam.
No, I loved it. I love my hot sauce, so yeah.
What? Have you ever eaten a ghost pepper or something before?
Yeah. Well, this had Carolina Reapers in it.
Oh my gosh.
That's spicy.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we don't f*** around.
For sure. I also noticed on Instagram you recently announced that you guys are selling yo-yos.
Yeah. That literally arrived yesterday.
Oh,
so,
wow.
Yeah, I'm horrendous at using them, but yeah, there's going to be yo-yos on tour.
Well,
They're available through our merch store.
That's what I was going to
which I'll
ask.
be-
Is anyone in the band like a keen yo-yoer, or where did that idea come from?
Look, it was just Jamil's idea. Jamil, our bass player, he just really likes yo-yos, and he's pretty good at it, I think. I reckon Josh, our singer, would be really good at it. Like, he's one of those guys that's like freakishly good at a few very niche things. So I feel like he's probably pretty good at yo-yos, even if he doesn't know yet.
Let's get some yo-yos while you're playing live.
We need some yo-yo
Yeah,
videos
fucking
up
oath.
on the
Yo-yo pit.
socials. Yo-yo pit. Yo-yo pit.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, walk the dogs.
So you guys have the tour coming up in Canberra soon. That's
Yep.
I believe next next Thursday. You're playing at the Baso. Next Thursday.
Yeah, no, it's at Funtime Pony.
Oh, at Funtime Pony. Oh, we got told the wrong
Yeah,
information. My bad.
Yeah, so I've never been there before, so I'm very keen.
It's a good
But yeah,
little
so
gig spot.
that's the first night of that's the first show of the tour. So, Canberra gets the road test.
You got anything exciting planned for the tour that you can give us a little spoil of?
Well, look, we're playing new songs. That's exciting.
That is very true.
Yeah.
Which, of course, ties in well with your new album.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, new album out next Friday. So Canberra's getting the scoop. You'll be able to buy the album the day before it comes out. How sick is that?
Wow, that's very cool.
Yeah,
Yep, you can go home.
it'll be fun. And we've got Box Die and Yoko Ono. I don't know how we managed to swing Yoko Ono, considering she live in the UK or something. Like,
Yeah.
somewhere there.
I didn't know she still performed.
yeah.
But that's quite impressive, really.
yeah. I'm pretty keen to see it though.
Yeah,
course.
me too. Bit of screaming.
Yeah.
Typical Yoko fashion. All right, enough Yoko jokes. I can't stop.
Yoko and yo-yo.
Yoko. Oh, give Yoko a yo-yo. Yoko yo-yo.
I
Wow,
love that.
that's good.
Yeah.
You released a new song 2 weeks ago. Exactly 2
Yep,
weeks ago.
yep.
Anne Marie. And I had to
Yep.
watch the music video this morning, and I got to say that
Yep.
might be like I was jealous watching it because that looked so fun to make.
Yeah. So we just built our own smash room
you
because we
built
figured it'd be
it?
too expensive. Yeah, we just built it. So a bunch of us work for the same company, and we've got our own warehouse space. So yeah, we just built it out of random wood and perspex. I'm sure it wouldn't have passed any safety tests, but it worked for the video.
It worked.
Yeah,
It was cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I particularly like
nobody ended up with any cuts or anything. So yeah.
Oh, that's safe then. That's
yeah,
fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Safety first.
No harm done. I like the
Yeah.
part where I'm not sure who it was, but they skateboarded into shot and they jumped off the skateboard and smashed something. That was my favorite
that
part.
was me.
That was
Wow,
you. There you go.
nice.
That was
Yeah,
a very cool transition. I won't lie. It was very nice.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
It was very good. Well, so you guys are coming to Canberra very soon, and you guys are continuing your tour. That's a lot of time on
Yep.
the road. Can you guys tell us what you do to pass time while you're on the road?
Pretty much just bully the youngest member of the band, or no, we don't.
That's fair.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of listening to music and listening to, like, I put on dumb podcasts, like, about people fighting on planes and stuff like that a lot. Like, yeah. And then just deciding which shit fast food we're going to eat next, really. That's
Fair
about
enough.
it.
Classic road trip activities.
Yeah, exactly.
Of course, first stop in Canberra next week. How many times have you played in Canberra before? Do you have that number off the top of your head?
Shit, it must be at least 6. Like, so we supported Gyroscope there, we've supported Fiddler, and we supported Cancer Bats there, but we've done probably another 3 or 4 headlines ourselves.
But it hasn't
there
been a
as
while
well.
since you guys have been here. Am I right in saying that?
Yeah, last time would have been Cancer Bats, about this time last year.
Yeah, okay. So coming back
Yeah,
for
yeah.
probably the biggest
Yeah.
headline show in Canberra, which is very exciting at Funtime Pony.
Yeah. I'm super keen for Funtime Pony. Like, change. I love the basement, but yeah, it'll be good to try something new and eat some pizza.
Yep, no, Funtime Pony is very cool, and I'm sure it'll be
Yeah.
an awesome gig. That's all we
Yeah,
have for
yeah.
questions, Sam. Thank you so much for jumping
Great.
on, mate, and
Yeah.
best of luck with the
Thanks for having
album,
me.
the tour, and everything else in between.
Sweet as. Thanks heaps, lads.
Cheers. Thank you, Sam.
No worries.